What's up, guys? Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We've traveled a lot this year, a whole lot. We've gone to lots of conferences, lots of events, lots of things that were kind of like related to us being YouTubers. And honestly, we've really had to find our balance and figure out what we wanted to do. A lot of times you kind of figure out where your priorities lie once you have a lot of options open to you, and that's kind of been the story of our year. Now we're done with pretty much all of our like homesteading and YouTube traveling for the rest of the year, but this little trip this weekend is one we've had planned for a good while, and it has nothing to do with the farm or with YouTube. So we have some really good friends that are from Australia, and they're actually moving to the United States, to California. They are ministers, and basically we have come to Dallas this weekend to spend the weekend with them because they're here for ministry, and we haven't seen them in 2 years. We have just arrived at our destination with our friends, and I'm super excited to share with you guys. I've been here before, they've never been here before. It's been a few years for me. Let's go check it out. What do you think, Maya?
It's very grand.
Obviously, we are at the silos. Where are they? They're showing up?
Back here.
I'm trying to get at the shoe. There it is. Silos. There they are. We came here to hang out with our friends in Dallas. They're here from Australia, and they had never been here before, so they wanted to come. So Saturday, it's obviously a really busy place, but really cool. I love coming here because to me it's such a picture of what happens when people are true to who they are, and I really feel like Chip and Joanna Gaines really just had a vision, and they brought it to this area like nobody used to come to Waco, and now look around, it's like a happening place, and I think it's really cool. So we're enjoying the weekend with our friends and checking this out, and I figured I would do some video and show it to you guys because some of you might never have an opportunity to come here, and now you get to experience it through our eyes.
They also have a seed store.
They have their gardens over here. We'll take a look at that in a second after we get some food. And it says Magnolia Seed and Supply, and I was like, Jeremiah, do they sell seeds here? And he's like, yeah, because that's what you need, is you need more seeds. What's his name? Bergen. Bergen? Oh, cool. Hi, Bergen.
I think.
So we had a really good lunch from the food trucks. Now there's one thing here that I'm more excited about than anything else. Organic gardening. And it's not that I need any seeds, but if they have some, I just feel like, you know, for souvenir sake. Oh, here we go. There aren't a lot to choose from, but I don't know. I think some souvenir seeds are called for. Don't you, Maya?
Sure, whatever you say.
I like it when you say that.
Yeah.
Hey, check it out. They sell bare bones tools. I love their stuff. All this bare bones stuff and no hoary hoary. They need to get with the Roots and Refuge clan, right?
We should send Magnolia an email. Okay. Hoary hoary is where it's at.
This is really beautiful. I love the fact that people are coming here from all over the place to tour these grounds, and they're walking through this beautiful little raised bed garden. I hope that that's planting a seed in people to want to do something like this at their own homes. I think there's just something very contagious that touches a deep place in people about a garden. I know that even though I spend a significant amount of time in my own garden, walking through a little garden like this, it just, I don't know, it just stirs something in me. There's so many people here. Everywhere we're going, it's like tons of people. I want to show you guys this greenhouse, but there are people taking photos in it right now. Look at the cold frames here on the side of the greenhouse. Of course, they don't have anything in them right now. They've got apple trees around here on the sides. Look at this. How lovely. Looks like they have a lot of stuff that they cut back here. This is so beautiful. It's immaculate. Really pretty greenhouse back here.
So one is fine.
It's hot today. It's like really, really warm. I wasn't expecting it to be so hot. It was like 25 degrees this morning. I saw this, I guess, meme or whatever on Facebook the other day, and it said, like, it had a jar with like a few coins in it. It said swear jar, and then next to it, it has like a completely full jar, and it says IDing plants when no one asked. It's like, yeah, that's me. I've been walking around here, and they have all of these like planters with herbs and flowers and vegetables in them, and I'm like, lemon balm, oregano, thyme, Swiss chard. I'm annoying myself. So I'm gonna actually miss out on showing you guys inside this store because the line is insane and I don't need to purchase any home decor. So I'm just gonna sit that part out. But overall the grounds here are really, really cool. It's just such a neat place where people are coming together, and I don't know, I find this place in particular very inspiring as far as what two people with a vision can do if they stick to it. We're getting ready to head out of town. This was a brief but beautiful trip, but first, coffee. We got good coffee.
We did.
We got good coffee, and we're sitting out here letting the girls play. We found a garden. I always find the gardens.
I wonder how. I wonder.
So I just want to introduce you guys to my friend Christy. Her and her husband Nate have been friends of ours for about 5 years now, I think, which is crazy.
We met online.
We met online.
We met because we saw a post that you wrote, and we were like, oh my gosh, we write the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we connected that way.
Yeah, it is. And so we've been friends from the opposite sides of the world for years, and they have been such a huge balm to my heart. I'm gonna cry because we're about to leave, I guess. It's like the emotions.
I know, I
are
feel
here.
like we're kind of dragging out the goodbye
The
process.
goodbye. But will you tell my viewers what you guys do? Because I'm gonna link their YouTube channel down below, and I'd like for you to just kind of tell them who you are and like what your heart is.
So we run a ministry. My husband and I have a ministry. We do little pockets of traveling here and there. We are from Australia, in case you haven't noticed the accent. Apparently I have an accent, but I think you guys have an accent.
Yeah.
But we are in the process right now. We are over here in Dallas, where actually we came to LA to finalize our paperwork. We are immigrating to California. God has put on our hearts very heavily America, and it started 10 years ago. So we've been in this long process of God bringing us here, and so we just have a heart for America. We love you guys. We really do. We really
I know
love
you
America.
do. They
Like,
really do.
We went to Washington together, and I was walking through, I think, the Capitol, and I was crying my eyes out. I'm like, this is not normal. Bawling my eyes out. Just, we love America, and so we just have a heart to sow into your land. Sow into California, and I say it very Australian. California.
We keep telling them, we're like, no, keep talking. We like
I don't get understood a lot. I have to learn to pronounce things.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we do. We just we have an online ministry basically, but we do have a lot of face-to-face, things that we're trying to increase as we come over here as well. And I went through depression 5 years ago, and really it was all birthed out of that, what we do online. And so we do a lot of online courses of, funnily enough, leading people through the garden of their heart.
That's so good.
It's called Grow that we do, and we've had, I think, over 1,000 people in the last 2 years come through our courses, and so much fruit out of that. Just people just finding freedom in Jesus.
Yes, I love that so much. These people are so precious to me, and I'm so excited that they're moving. That they're moving, and we're not going to be 15 hours time difference.
That's the time difference.
There have been times that like I've got things that I need to tell them, and I'm literally like looking at the clock, like, and I'll end up messaging, and it's like 6 a.m. there, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I just really need to talk to you. But yeah, so we're super excited. They have a YouTube channel where they release a lot of different words and different ministry, but they are starting to do more vlogging style stuff to really document the move here and this huge transition. I'm super pumped about that, and I'll link all this stuff down below so you guys can support our friends in their move. And
Jess has encouraged us so much. Like, we've watched you guys bloom over the year. It just makes me happy. It makes my heart happy to see. So yeah.
I love y'all so much.
I love you. We're just having a moment.
As it so often happens when the company is good and the time is short, the camera got laid to the wayside. So here's where we'll say goodbye. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We bless you. Until next time.